Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello everybody. I can't seem to get my bot to start. Everything is in French. It is, I know. It's actually really difficult because I don't speak or read French. But we'll have a look at this in a second. Oh my god, my bot finally decided to let me press the buttons. Well, most of it did. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's working. Alright, hello everybody. Yes, I have started a little bit later, so Fibro is probably not going to be able to start. Sorry, starting at midnight. Yeah, I actually pushed it back 1 hour. I'll explain why in a moment. Actually, let's get this music right down. And grab my controller. I had a delivery into town this morning. A bunch of 3D prints that I was selling was being picked up, and taking the opportunity of being in town to go and buy a kitchen bench, which is what I did. No, he isn't flying with the sun. No, that's what he said. Yeah, new time for me. He's saying, oh, I'll have to skip this one, sorry, but have a great flight. Yeah, no, I understand. Mr. TPHI also says 7 p.m. our time instead of 6. That's correct, only for this one stream. Mr. TPHI, hello. Devon Singleton, hello. Stu, g'day mate. Almost Aaron, hello mate. Colonel Indiana, Longnuts. Timothy, hello. Yeah, all in French, because who doesn't need a kitchen bench? Yeah, well, I'm building for my shed, so hey, Icarus is here as well. It looks like he's got the same plane as me. Mr. TPHI has gone the same plane as me as well, but of course Mr. Longnuts has gone for the only German liveried one in the whole set. But hey, it is a free aircraft. I put a link in the description. Where's my mouse? There we go. Alright, cool, thank you. Let's stop that music altogether for now. Done. Yeah, in French. I don't know how to make it English, but yeah, okay, so that's arming stuff. I don't actually know if we can turn those things on. The pitot, lamps, fuel control. You know what, I'm just going to turn that volume down a fraction, because that's pretty loud. I think that's a bit better. Alright, now let's get landing light switch on, pitot on, and I'm guessing that's the lights inside. If I turn that off again, oh, it doesn't go. Alright, I think that's all I need. Redo trim, pop pitch, mixture, thank you. Alright, how's the wind? Crosswind. Alright, am I on live weather? Oh, it's not the button to press. How do we do that live weather again? There we go. Don't worry, I know how to do, there we go. I know how to do flight sim. Sure. Alright, let's give this a little bit of a run. Next to no wind, but I'm going to go all the way down to the end, where almost Aaron is waiting. 999, yeah. Isn't it La 9? La 9? La 9? Because it's French German. I got nothing but a skid block on the end of this thing, and I just turned the pop pitch all the way down because this thing taxis so fast. Oh, there's a bump there. Hey, Elric's here. Elric, mate. Hello, welcome. Kinga, hello, mate. Oh, you know what else I need to do while I'm here? Open 100%? Okay, cool. Open up my, what are they called again? Cowl flaps, that's it. See, that's not in, that's in English. Okay, cool. Non-active. Yep, don't know what that is. Hey! Brakes really, come on. Work hard. Okay, this will do. Woohoo! Alright, we'll wait for you, Mr. Longnuts, to taxi. Mrs. TPHI did her takeoff already. Yeah, we could have gone down. Is that another active runway? I think it is. Well, Swanee, thank you very much for subscribing. Long nuts are doing the same thing. Put the brakes on and it wants to go nose over. I think it's because we've got a heavy nose aircraft. Are you going to run with flaps? I don't think I need those. So let's give this a what for. Alright, tail is up. Alright, poke a little bit down below as the gear goes up. We've got this, I don't know, antenna thing. Dev's here, welcome. Now, trim. Thank you. Let's go out the coast and that does not make that any quieter. I will actually ease off the throttle there. Trim is too low, so let's put that back up. And let's go to Portugal. Alright, in my opinion this is too loud. So I'm actually going to run that down. And let's go over the harbour. Alright, that's actually a lot quieter. How is everybody doing? So I went and bought a kitchen bench, Mr. Colonel Indiana Longnuts, because I have been building a little kitchenette in my new shed room, and it needed a bench to put the sink in, basically wash my hands and wash, you know, maybe paintbrush or something water-based. So it's a bit like a almost a laundry trough, deep sink. Mrs. TPHI is okay. Very nice. Look at the wall on that thing. A wave wall, isn't it? Oh, almost Aaron's in formation. Nice coastline along here. There is a highway I might end up following. I think Mr. Longnose is actually on the flight plan. Let me know if you get the autopilot working in this aircraft, Mr. Long Notes. I was not very successful with that. I thought it was doing it, and then I wasn't sure, and then it kind of felt like I wanted to take the flight plan, but it might have just been because I didn't have my hands on the flight controls. You're on AP already? Alright. Maybe mine disconnected. I don't know what the deal is. But I'm going to follow the coastline, and unfortunately my flight plan doesn't go the whole coastline. There's actually a gap of airports. There are only helipads up this way. Stu's okay as well? Nice. Alright, what are we doing? Is that kilometers per hour? I have no idea. Let's zoom in. 405. 405. It's got to be kilometers per hour, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I bought a laminated bench top to fit my kitchen area. It's an offcut from probably some other project. Oh, I hear something. Oh, there it is. Almost Aaron with his little kite person hanging out the back. Looks like black granite, I guess, but it's a laminate. I don't need expensive granite. Maybe a knots. Oh, there's no way I'm doing 385 knots. 390 knots. No, that's got to be kilometers. 1939 aircraft. I mean, I know it's a nice big radial out up front, but still. Elric's going into the beach. I'm going to stick with the coastline. Oh, there's a rail bridge or a road bridge or something that looks like we want to fly over it. A nice little village up on the top here. Our own private beach. Well, as private as everybody else in town going there. Alright, so flight plan. Excuse me. Zoom in. Yeah, basically you're just going to stick with the coastline, so I won't go in the whole way there. We'll follow Mrs. TPHI and scoot around. We might want to run this a little faster, but I actually don't know how much fuel I put in. Oh wow, look at it go up. 420, 430, 440. I'm not even on flat out yet. About 450, that's got to be kilometers per hour. Actually, there is a way of finding out how fast we're going. Let's press buttons and see if we can crash the sim again. .240 knots. There you go, 238 knots. It's not that fast. Nice cliff fronts. Look at the trees hanging off right up the edge here. Yeah. I think we need to put some music on. One of my tooltips literally says telephone. No way, where's the telephone? Actually, can I try CDI? Yeah, there we go. That's only if I want to follow the flight plan. It does say AP may not work. I don't want to use AP anyway. You know what? No. It's fairly stable. Neither radio frequency or readout. Radio frequency or readout. Is that down here? Wait, where's it? Oh, hang on. Frequency there. I wonder if telephone's under communication. Okay, might be a bit hard while I'm flying these cliff fronts to look for it. So I'll wait till I get a straight line again. I'm guessing we're talking about down here somewhere. Reinforcement reception. Do you know what a reinforcement reception is? That's somebody who's at the front desk stopping you from coming in. They double as security. So it's a security receptionist. A reinforcement reception. Wow, we're doing 460. That trimmed down a fraction. Alright. None of these are coming up. Typex. I am so going to crash doing that. So flies are really nice on AP. Yeah, I had it not connecting, so I don't know. Let's go hold, and level hold. Alright. Yeah, I turned my AP on, it wants to turn. Don't turn. Okay, I had it holding level before. Oh, we've got to go around here. Go around the Burj Jungfrau. What do you reckon that's? Burj Jungfrau? Chinese, maybe? I don't know. Let's see if we can hold it. Go straight and level. AP on, hold, level. No, you're turning. Don't turn. Straight. I can't get my heading hold working. No. Okay. AP is not working for me. Something is conflicting. I had it working before, but when I first jumped in to test this aircraft, I thought, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. And then now I can't get it to keep working. The moment I press hold altitude, maybe I just need AP on. Alright, there we go. No. AP's not on. What's the keyboard button for AP? Or is there fly level in here? What have we got here? We got armament cannon. Armament. Ooh, photo recon. Cool. What is an active? Non-active. That's not my autopilot booster. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Every time I put my autopilot on, it wants to turn. As soon as I press it. No. I don't think anything's working there for me. I replaced the photo with the one from Gertie in my sim. You can do that? Oh, no way, you can actually click on it. You had to input the flight plan again into the PMS. No, not that one. I saw the flight plan there, but you're saying maybe it's not. The problem is I can't get it to actually come on and just hold level flight. I don't want it to fly the flight plan. No, my flight plan's there. Is that correct though? Why have I got an approach? LE. Oh yeah, it's just completely missing a whole bunch of stuff. Oh wow. Where is it trying to go to? That's why it's trying to turn. LE. What? Where are half of these airports that it actually is trying to go to? LPPT. Yeah, okay, that is completely wrong. That is not any of it what we wanted. So yeah, okay. And it's got an approach. Alright, so LPIN. It's not even on the flight plan. Wait, can we actually just scrap the flight plan? Can we delete? Alright, set origins. I'm going to do the same thing. So it's LEBB. Set destination is LPPT, isn't it? Yep, PPT. Enter. Add a waypoint. First one is LEAS. Add a waypoint after that is LEVF. So yeah, I'm going to have to enter the whole thing as well. I wonder if it's the PMS 50 that's having. It did it again. What's this LEAS? Oh, it's the first one. No, never mind. I just did LECO. Yeah, alright. Oh, I thought I had something wrong there. LECO, LEMZ. Get a little bit further that way. VX. Don't mind me, I'm just going to put the flight plan in while we're actually up in the air. Wow, I may need to check fuel. It says it was a 2 hour and 20 flight, but we'll see about that. What was I up to? It was an XLPRP. And the one that Colonel Indiana Long Nuts, you and I talked about, with a B for Bravo, not a V for Victor. Work. Oh, shaking about there. Alright. .77 nautical miles. There's a couple of these that have a long, excuse me while I clear my throat, have a long 277, have a long run. May not work. No, I was not able to get it to actually come on. No, I don't. Ooh, you're damn no. Flight director, no. Level, yes, but that doesn't seem to want to work. AP, no. Heading hold, no. Alt hold, no. Traffic. Wow, we've got a traffic. My little handheld's got a radar, does it? Yeah, we got traffic all right. Hello, Icarus, mate. He's in a French. Delete and happy. Yeah, it was not happy at all. Oh, absolutely. We could probably close this. There we go. run the beach line. And make sure we don't put that little aerial thing in the sand though. Or knock it off on one of these hills. So that thing actually folds back up as the landing gear comes down, which is pretty cool. Anybody else overtake me? No, still there. That was close. I probably could have ended up in the cliff sides there. How does it land with that gigantic antenna? The dong antenna folds up and faces backwards when your landing gear comes down. Yeah, it actually just full on folds. It looks weird, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't know if there's an actual wheel in that skid thing at the back, or... Oh, look at this thing. Hectare tower. Hello? It's like a Chinese building tower thing. Oh, Twitch boy's down. No. Oh, yes he is. Don't worry, nobody saw that Twitch boy. It didn't happen live on stream or anything. Like nobody would notice. Just slew yourself up in the air and you'll be right. Nobody would have seen it. Hello, I'm nobody. The joys of looking around you at other aircraft. The sound is so painful. Yeah, it does kind of get monotonous, doesn't it? Maybe what we need to do is turn it right down, get some music on, and get some sort of music happening. I guess that's why I didn't notice something. No, I didn't as well. And when I first flew it, I was like, wait, what? So I slowed down, I lowered my gear down and watched it go up. And I'm like, oh, that's where it was. At first I thought, oh no, they've made a mistake in the file, but no. Tell you what, for a free aircraft, this is actually pretty good. Links in the description if you don't have it yet. You will have to be on PC. You've got Google Translate open. Because you're pressing buttons trying to work out what to do, aren't you? Alright, flight plan's there now, that's good. What I want to do is actually hold level. I also need to work out how much fuel I have, because I did not check. I have 12%. I'm actually going to ramp that up, load it in the aircraft, because I didn't even prepare this thing. 60 gallons is all it takes. Wow, this thing's got a tiny little tank. Alright. Well, I'm going to have to cheat a few times there, because otherwise we're filling up at every fuel stop. Actually, we might be filling up at every fuel stop anyway. 60 gallons and we're going flat out. Well, actually we're not going flat out. What are we doing? We're doing 450. If I push this all the way, oh, look at that surge forward.
It ain't got no gas in it.
Yeah, almost. Oh my God, look at it now. It's 500 and something kilometers an hour. And you know what? Look at it just coming back the other way. Look at this thing. This is like a little race course area. Fly around the pylons. How about this song? Ooh, we'll do a shake and try and turn it back over. Flat out. What are we doing? 500 and almost 40. Just short of 540. Of course, Mark II Slew 2 just comes buzzing past me, going almost as slow as you can, upside down. Yeah. Alright, going faster, it actually climbs a lot. It wants to be retrimmed. Pop that back open. I want to see how fast we're doing in knots. Got to be 300 knots, surely. No, 285. We're doing 540 kilometers an hour. 285 knots. Cool. You slowed down? Yeah, I was only doing about 75% throttle, but I am going to need more fuel. Mark II Slew 2? Nobody saw that one either. I guess you didn't have your floats on at the moment. Or were you trying to dip the tails in the water? Just give them a good old clean. No, you lost me on that music. I'll find something else. What we got? A cute little town. This looks a beautiful area. Ooh, weather just updated. Just get some sort of backbeat thing happening. Not sure that satellite picture is correct there with the water, but it's still a beautiful area. It's a mix of French, English and Italian. Well, you've got the German version, haven't you? Look at my manifold pressure. Yeah, it is. Oh, cliff. When I was flat out there, my manifold pressure was bouncing off the limiter. I wonder if we could dip that little antenna in the water. It's probably going to be a mistake. Might stop my whole aircraft. Actually, does it go down below? Yeah, it goes down below the prop. It's probably still a mistake. You know, I want to try it, but I'm going to end up hitting one of these boats if we're not careful. You know, well, what's the worst that could happen at 500 kilometers an hour? Trying to dip your little antenna, lower antenna in the water. Ooh. Ooh, I got lift there. Oh, that'd be the wing almost. Sheesh. Alright, wait till we get a little straighter again. Hey! 15 feet per minute landing. I kind of dipped a little bit more than just the antenna. Alright, the fact that I kept going, I'm happy with that. It's a probe. Hello, Grumpy. I saw you there in Motorfest earlier this morning, not long ago. Yeah, probe. Yeah, yeah. Get down low enough and you can use it as a sonar probe. Not. The livery is messed up too. It has German markings on the tail and fuselage with a circle on the wing. Oh, right. Maybe it's a stolen German plane. Like they put their own markings on the French plane after they took over the factory. Maybe that's the version you've got. I don't know. There's only one with German insignia. I think there's one with British. I think there was. I think that was this one. Lazy Germans. That's not something you hear often. Lazy Germans. Take a photo of that. Cliff running. What's Twitch Boy in? I think he's in a French camo livery, isn't he? Wait. You're not in the same, are you in the same plane or? Yeah, you are.
I need TV for my bunghole. Come out with your pants down.
Hey, Mr. Blowhee. Do you have fuel? We kind of cheated for the fuel because, yeah, it runs out of fuel really quick. I only started off with half. I got 33%. Well, what I'll do is I'll fill up here. So I'm going to try and land at this airport. Actually, let's get back to this. Yeah, we'll go land here. Fill it up. But it runs out of fuel really quickly. I had to do air-to-air refueling. Yeah, you must have missed me. I got out on the wing with a jerry can. You missed that part of the stream. You won't find it now. I deleted that part. Yeah, I cheated. Unlimited fuel. Yeah, no, I like the whole risk of running out of fuel. I just didn't think about it because I was already starting 1 hour later and setting things up and doing stuff. I just forgot to put any fuel in at all. Whoa, that just appeared out of nowhere. Alright, I'm going to make our way to this landing spot. Wow, look at that manifold pressure bouncing off the limit. Do a shortcut through here. Or more of a direct run, not shortcut. Just not running right down the coast. As long as there's no wing walking. I leant out and had a long funnel. Yeah, that's it. I only lost like half of it to the wind. Which I have no idea where they fuel this thing up. Underneath, maybe? Bridge. I see a bridge. Let's go for it. Probably need to follow that highway in, actually, to to the airport, but I'm going to go under the bridge because of course I am. Oh yeah, that road actually takes us pretty much into the airport too, so very good. Go outside, that'll do. Ooh, there's power lines and trees on the other side. Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. Hey. Who else is going to do that? Find out if they've got power lines. Okay, Mark 2 Slew 2, no problem. Almost Aaron, no, I don't know if they've got the same power lines or they just smart enough to avoid them like I did. Alright, where's that road? Where's the airport? Dev's probably at the airport. Let's go over there. Amelia Earhart did it well, apparently. Turned out well for her. Walking on the wing to fuel up. Yeah, it's alright when you got fuel. Alright, see that gear come down and the little nozzle go up. There we go. We'll actually take some flaps for landing as well. Not something I've practiced much in this particular aircraft, the landing. What is that? Radar dish. Whoop. Oh wow, look at these things. Got those up pretty high, haven't they? There's the fuel bowser to our left. $188. Look, I'll take it. $188. We'll have to taxi back because this takes a bit to slow down and not nose over. Oh, it still wants to lift up. Hey! Oh! I'm trying the brakes, but I'm trying not to nose it over. Alright, let's try prop pitch all the way down. I may actually want these all the way down just to stop me from going further, faster. Fun fact, popcorn is a vegetable, it's corn. Eat your veggies, says your parents. Yeah, I don't know whether I don't know if she ran out of fuel. Well, no, she would have because she didn't make it all the way. Or if it was more to do with the path that she chose. It's conflicting things are saying that she landed and there was radio messages and they died on an island, all sorts of stuff. They flew a 172 for 64 days and covered over 150,000 miles refueled in flight from a ground with a truck. Wow. Coffee is made from cherries. Isn't it made from the seed of cherries? Is a coffee bean a cherry? Or is it the bean the seed? It's inside. I actually don't know. I'm just curious. Is the cherry, is the coffee bean the cherry, or is it the seed inside? No, the pit of cherry. Oh, we just turned that a little too sharp. But it's technically a cherry tree, or in the family of the cherries, is it? Cool. Oh, which way is moving? I'll have a full tank, thanks. Oh, look at that, it automatically pops up. Thank you. I'll take full. Load, thank you. Alright, let's get going. We love a ground loop. That was not intentional. It just happened. Okay, honestly, this music is going to put me to sleep. Find me something else. What have we got? What is full garage music? Probably not going to be good. Stu's the C-160. He comes up in the same aircraft. Okay. Love model matching. Hey, Mr. Gammy Wombat. Like my French aircraft, is free. Just don't get the one Colonel Indiana Longnuts is in, that livery, because it's not just French, it's also Italian and German. Yeah, it's free, but you know, you got to invade a country to go and get it for free. La Resistance, that's it. It taxis so fast. Ridiculous. Oh, hello. There's a Vulcan. Crossspin. Put my little probey thing down again. Awesome. Alright, nose are trimmed down just a fraction. And we can close those a bit. And we can close that. Alright, continue making our way down towards Portugal. This is what they call future garage music. Okay. I'm sorry, but you're going to put me to sleep with this one too. No. No. What else you got? It's a type of boat, I guess. Pleasure craft. Oh my god, this music's garbage too. I am not happy with the music selection today. I'll go with none for a moment. A night at Gammy Wombat's place. What's he crafting? How's this for weather? I'm sitting in a thunderstorm right now and they just issued a blizzard warning for us. What's the difference between a thunderstorm and a blizzard? Are we talking snow blizzard? Hello, Twitch boy. Yeah, try not to dip that little probe in the water. It doesn't go very well when you smack your prop in it. Snow, okay. So is a blizzard a thunderstorm that freezes? So it's no longer a thunderstorm. Well, thunderstorms obviously with lightning, but so it goes so cold that it's now become a blizzard. Angel 15, hello mate. Game Woman says, one day I need to play this one again. Oh, what? I need to play this one. I need to play this again one day. Yeah. It kind of helps when you've actually got somewhere to go. So having this WarBirds series, it's actually kept me enjoying the whole I've got a plan of where to go. Because I must admit yesterday, it's like work in the shed or stream flight sim. Well, I didn't know where to go, what to do, where I wanted to fly. And I'm like, I just want to get some stuff done. But today, other than going already to the store and buying a kitchen bench and bringing it home for my new shed build, I'm happy to fly this because I've got a plan. We had 20 degrees beginning of the week and now we have 2 feet of snow. Woohoo. Yeah, we had like 8 degrees or something, and now, like last night, it was 20 degrees again. No lightning or thunder. The temp is going to drop so fast it turns into a blizzard, I guess. Yeah, alright. And obviously blizzard doesn't have the lightning or thunder. Yeah, alright. Gammy says we don't even get rain. It's kind of a drought at the moment. We got rain. It's raining right now. Although I'm 300 and something kilometres south of you, that's why. But yeah, I got rain right now. Hey Glitch Dude, is this MSFS? Yes, 2024. We're doing a WarBirds flight, so we're choosing military aircraft, and I've got a freeware one. There is a link in my description. This is from Rest Arabia, so it's a French aircraft. And this is a free one you can download and install and use. Let's go a little faster. Let's go up to 500 kilometers an hour. There we go. There's a bunch of us just flying around. So soon here we'll have fuel restrictions and water restrictions and food restrictions. What a great world we live in. Not so much in Tasmania. Hey! My aircraft's so loud I can't even hear Clam Jammer. Can't even hear his howl. Oi! It's only streaming 1080. Yeah, I'm playing in 4K though. Oh, I guess I could go back to 4K. Okay, now I can hear the Vulcan. Not many people were using 4K though. Like, I changed and nobody mentioned anything. I saw a guy with a water tank in Australia filling it up with fuel yesterday. Farmer, probably. Because some farmers in other states were limited to $20 worth of fuel, which would basically not get them home when they drive into town. Like, some farmers have got to travel hundreds of kilometres to go to town. They only go like once a fortnight or once a month. Putting $20 of fuel in, you wouldn't get back home, potentially. But a farmer, yeah. I've got a 20 litre jerry can of diesel in my shed here that I bought for pouring on a stump and burning, because it soaks in and then you light it up and it burns the stump out from a fallen tree last year. The year before now. And I'm thinking, man, that thing's like gold. It's an investment. I'm not going to burn that. I'll be able to sell it on. Get more for it. It's like buying stocks or gold. I use 4K. Thank you for it. 4K all day. Just one having it and not using it. Streaming in 4K just used more resources, and I didn't want it to have an issue, but I can go back to it. I play 4K. Everything I'm doing right now is in 4K, but only as good as the information on the ground here. No need for 4K, but maybe go to 2K. Well, there is that. I could probably go to that. Let's go map. Yes, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Let's do a touch and go on LEVF. Hang on. There's another one right in front of me, is there? Oh yeah, grass. Longnuts has landed on the in front of the bridge. Yeah, he has. He's landed on the road, or he's stopped there. Looks like he's trying to drive across the bridge. No, he's taking off over the cliff through the trees. Okay. All right, let's climb a little and see where this runway is. I want to put my wheels down on it. There it is. Alright, little rod underneath is gone. We are not stopping here. Look at the trees at the end. You really want to make sure you come in nice and slow for this one, unlike what I am doing. Actually, that was pretty low. Just a quick tap and go. See how light we can make this. We've got ground effects. $102. All right, I'll take 102. Yep, my little probe's down again. Have not learned the biggest lesson that has been around since the first. Yeah, never piss off the guy with the food. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to get another supply of meat from beef, actually. Although I can get goat as well. Whoa! What did I hit there? I had some sort of hit marker. I just flying straight there, and I went over those, and there seemed to be, instead of clam jam, I find the same. Nope. What the heck happened there? Getting a supply of beef from my brother-in-law. They're also just about to process their next steer and fill up their freezers and stuff, so another year or two of meat. If you don't have a 4K monitor, yeah, see, my wife doesn't use a 4K monitor. Where are you flying, by the way? We're in Spain at the moment, so let's have a look, Mr. Gammy Wombat. We're right at the top of Spain, heading down to Portugal. So we're going actually to Lisbon. So we're still in the Spain side of things until about, well, until there, somewhere around here. So yeah, we're making our way down the Atlantic coast still. Most people do not watch in 4K, and with YouTube compression it does not show well anyway. No, I find even my TV's turning down the compression ratio to stream things. PC does it all the time. It lowers the rate, and I have to keep putting it back up. But at the moment I think it's just 1080-60. I've got constant bit rate, but OBS doesn't always want to send a constant bit rate. So I don't know. At least not live. No, it's the live that's the problem. If you've got recording, it's great. Can't tell the difference over 60 frames. I don't think the human eye can. Although I tell you what, my current screen in front of me is 144 Hertz. It may be because it's a QLED that the screen itself just looks better. So that's just the way it is, but yeah. Is that the tiny runway? Oh, I watched a stream the other day, landing at the end and doing it on the tiny runway. Yeah, okay. I realise compression ruins details, 100%, 100%. I record in 4K though, so some of my videos will be in 4K, and that's where you probably will see much better detail, especially if you watch it back in 4K. C-160 is a French plane? Yeah, it is. I always thought about taking a Spanish livery plane. I know the Corsair, there's Spanish liveries. I almost went that, and then I saw this and went, oh yeah, I haven't done this. Just left France, why not? Colonel Indiana Long that says at 7 PM here, that blizzard warning goes from 10 PM to 1 PM. I bet tomorrow is going to suck. To 1 PM. Not 1 AM, 1 PM. Wow. So what's that, 13 hours of blizzard? 14 hours of 15 hours of blizzard. Let me get it right. Yeah, your QLED 144 4K is beautiful. Yeah, that's what I'm running. But only my middle screen. The other two are still 4K 60. No, actually I think they're 4K 30 max. Because they're TVs. They're 1080 60 max. So there is that. But they were cheap. You do OF? Is that when you go out into the bush and do some foraging? So only foraging? Or if you go and help Shmee, in the Shmee Museum, it's only fencing. They've got the OF crew. A 32 inch. Oh yeah, no, I'm running a 50 inch flat. 32 curves still pretty good. Be awesome, and it'll be a proper gaming monitor, unlike mine is a smart TV. Hey, hello. I think my aircraft sound drowns out the other aircraft. I don't get to hear them as much. So, what are Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 working on now? I think they've gone fairly silent, to be honest. They're not saying much at all. I'll do a little climb here. I also need to work out where's my fuel gauge. I mean, I don't read French, but surely there's a gauge there. Got my stuff on the side there. Hope it's not that one, because that says 0. %. Hang on, get back in there. Depression. You'd think that would be that would be the pressure. If I back off, does that go down? No, not really. It's not Sim Update 5. No. Cannot wait for IL2 Korea. I think that's when we get back into flight sims again and enjoy getting shot down the sky. I need to jump back into IL2. There's a whole bunch of things. I need to do this VTOL. Lohig and I are going to give it a bit of a go and make some videos. If there's anybody else who's got VTOL VR and wants to jump in with us, multiplayer, and watch us eject inside a hangar or something like that, let me know. Probably going to try and shove that in on a Saturday morning. Won't be streamed, it'll just be recorded. I can't seem to get the chat yet working properly in VR streaming with the Pimax. I can do it with the HTC Vive, or I could. I don't know if I can get it working. Yeah, Cruise just an add-on, yeah. Nuclear Ultron is so much. Yeah, that's what you were sending me a link for. I saw that. Nope, but the videos coming out from creators look bloody awesome, and native VR will be bloody awesome. Native VR in what? Oh, in the Korea, yeah. Alright, where are we? We are way up there. LECO is the next airport. No, we'll run the whole coast here. Nice coastline. So isn't the Korea though an add-on? So won't it still be bolted on, or are they doing over the whole thing? It's a Sunny Beats music. Alright, we'll try this. Oh, there we go. VTOL's really cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the B-17 VR game where you all jump into one aircraft. I want to do that. I just got to get the chat working properly. I had software and I think it deleted or it went to a paid software and updated. I don't know if it's supported on my current headset. Nice area here. Look at this. Look at the detail here. How nice is that? Check out the Serenity. Take a couple of screenshots. Boats out there. Open kneeboard for chat. Ooh. Okay, that one I haven't seen. Let me write that down. Because I am looking for more programs. Thank you. Alright, I'll write that one down. I do like where you're flying, looks brilliant. Oh, tell me about it. Look at this. Look at that zigzag road right to that little villa right on the edge. Bet that costs a fortune. Now let's take the name tags off and follow Aaron in and around. So this is up the top of Spain, heading down towards Portugal. I mean, this is a beautiful area. I'm on live weather, not live time though. I'm on my time, 11:15 AM. I'm gonna get a few shots there. Hey, Jared. How fast are you going? Whoa, that was close. I'm doing 480 kilometers an hour, which is about 250 knots, probably. Let's have a look. 257 knots. Wow, it's pretty close. All right. LECO, LECO, Lima Echo Charlie Oscar is my next airport if you want to come and join. Have a good one, Grumpy mate. Thanks for jumping in and saying hello. What's a fresh game? The Korea one. Oh, they're going to do a whole new game, is it? That'd be cool. Sea Fury, yeah, that'll do. Oh, you'll leave me for dead in that thing. Doesn't that do like 400 knots? Nah, you're going to end up in the F4 anyway. Oh, you might like the Sea Fury. We're all in props except Mark II, Slew 2. Look how smooth the water is here. Just the slightest ripple. Nice. Didn't realise this aircraft was so thirsty though, and it's had such a small fuel tank. Go up and over straight to the airport then, shall we? Don't know if I need to necessarily land here because fuel wise, hang on, let's get that back up. 46%. Well, we could probably make it to the next one. You know, I'm asking for trouble doing that, but yeah, only another 38 something or other nautical miles. There you go, straight ahead. Oh yeah, and Vulcan, sorry, yeah. Well, somebody who's like, oh, I'm flying last week's plane and loving it. Yeah, nice beaches here. Wow, we've got a bit of fog happening. Oh, Stuart, mate, thank you very much for subscribing. I don't think that marina was meant to be there. That's for big ships, I would imagine. Maybe. Or maybe they just go along that side, I don't know. Alright. Where are we? We're not going down there, we're going... Alright, we're going to go over this way. Yeah. It's like Mrs. TPHI is at or near the airport already. We'll do a touch and go here and then we'll go to what is this next one? LEMZ. Yeah. LEMZ is another 33 nautical miles south. That's easy. We'll do a run down there. You're at it. Yeah, I thought that'd be the case. You're about the right direction. A little climb out of the fog here so we can see where this airport is. I don't think we're going to see anything better from up here anyway. Pause that music, thank you. Get that mouse out of the way, thank you. Just a little touch and excuse me, a little touch and go. See if we can beat 102 feet per minute on this one. I'm not going to count that 15 feet per minute one where I put the little probe underneath the aircraft in the water. That one doesn't count, even though it did pop up on the screen. Wow, look at this airport. Some sort of construction thing there. Oh! It made me hit those yellow things. What is with that? Alright, let's try that again. That's the second time it's done that. Alright, touch and go, just ever so slightly. Wow, this looks like a custom airport. 131, well, it's not going to beat, and effectively we've got 5,000 there as well. Now you're all up. Just keep doing the runner. Hey, look at the rainbow. Why is that not... man, it's gone. I want to take the name tags off and try to take a picture. Hey! Oh man, excuse me. Sim Fanatic, mate. Hello. What's up? Slightly harder than a 107. Yeah, 5,000? Yeah, it'll do that. Yeah, for some reason the whole thing just plopped down. I don't know what was going on with that. Alright, we're going on the general direction, but I actually want to be on the coastline, so... You see, I got a...
And this one time, at band camp, I stuck a boot in my...
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half band camp is. Sex ed.
See, I got a mail plane. It's happy to see you there. Got my little probe out. Now I'm going to go back on the coastline. Haven't caught too many of your streams there, Mr. Sim Fanatic. I've been a bit busy building in my shed every afternoon. But I get your things on my YouTube. Upcoming airports and stuff.
I didn't know you could fly a plane. Why, yes. Land, no.
That's right. Yeah. Fly, yes. Land, no. Oi, I won't go any faster. I can see what's happening. Let's see if they do it anyway. I can see it. I can see what's going on. He's doing it anyway. He's doing it anyway. He's not going to wait the 20-second delay for me to say I can actually see it. Ah, there we go. Superman's on his way. Alright, we'll go faster then. 500 kilometers an hour. 520 kilometers an hour. 525 kilometers an hour. 530 kilometers an hour. 584 knots. That's about as fast as I can get. Yeah, full send. That's it. I'm actually catching up to a F-35, so that's going pretty fast. There we go. Let's go buzz Mark II Slew 2, and you're like, wait, what? I don't think so. I'm sitting here almost needing my air brakes on. What do you mean you're overtaking me? Superman's still going. Oh, there's a yacht. Beautiful area here. We're on fire. You're just not going to stop if I say, hey, I see what you're doing. You're just like, I'm doing it anyway. You stop me that one time. You can't do band camp again. When I say one time. So up and over the town. Look at this town built out on an island. Headland there. And then just buildings everywhere. Harbour and stuff. That's awesome. He reckons there's a castle in there. Probably. Or was. doing the turn to head south now. Is that where we are? Almost. You can only hope to contain us. Yeah, at Bandcamp. True story. Yeah. Woohoo! I'm going to trim a little low there. Is anybody running photogrammetry? I don't know if these are supposed to be lighthouses here or what the deal is. You would think so. Big building if it is. Or an old castle or something. I think I have my photogrammetry turned off to smooth the cinnamon. Oh, Mark II slew to, mate. He's trying to put his aircraft in the water there. Wait, am I last? Oh, no, Angel's here. Oh, Jared's still catching up. Alright, let's get in here. Where are we? LEMZ. Whoa. Do you know what? We're going to have to go across the land there for that. We're 18 nautical miles from it. Yeah, we're going to have to do an inland run to get to that. That's a bit of a shame. We're going to miss out on a bit of coastline. I'm probably going to need to do it in order to get the fuel. So we might take this beach over there. No, not that one. Sorry, this one here. That beach there. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh, I can hear that aircraft. No. Oh, is that Jared I could hear going past? Oh, wow. I think my aircraft is too loud. But I can't actually hear the other people. Am I overheating this? It's slowed right down. Cockpit is up. Let's open that all the way. I might have damaged my aircraft. It's not going as fast anymore. I wonder if it's got that type of damage built into it. Whether I over revved it and now I'm getting less. You know what? Stop where you are, music. Yeah, I can't do 500 anymore. Maybe I'm overheating it. Let's have a look at our temperatures and stuff. like it's anything different than it was before. Overheating? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I just opened up the cowling to cool it down, but I didn't think it was actually trim right. Over to our airport. Let's see, our temperatures are, I guess it was high, 8 out of 6. Have the cowlings all the way open. Ooh, mixture doesn't work. What happened there? Oh, yes it does. It was wrong. Oh, that's pop pitch. Might have had it too rich, but we were actually down at sea level, so that shouldn't be a problem. Where's my temperatures? Still at 8. Yeah, I was running flat out though, admittedly. So manifold pressure might have been bouncing off the limit too long. Maybe they have got that modelled. Interesting. Look at Jared, can't decide whether he wants to be upright or upside down. Alright, let's go and work out where this runway is. Oh, there's that flight model hiccup. What's with that? Oh, there it is again. I guess there's some sort of AEP on, is it? Maybe. Oh, it's the yaw dampener thing. Hang on. Let's go have a look at this. That, yeah. Yaw dampener off, thank you. I wonder if that was affecting it. I'm going to try and do a full stop landing here. Nice area. Another screenshot of that. Oh, what is with that? It just drops out of the sky. It full on did control something of, let's get that back up. It just like nose down all of a sudden as if it took over. Alright, fly, I'm going to go around and do that again. It's like something's taking over. I think it only happened after I put the AP on that earlier. Like yaw dampener or what it was. Let's try that again. Yeah, there it is there. What is going on? It just like nosedives me all of a sudden. No controls, just says no, you don't have control anymore. Not happy. I'm going to try that again. There's no way. That should not nosedive. So let's go around again. See you, Stu, mate.
He'll be back. You haven't seen the last of Willie.
Something is happening with the whole aircraft at slow speed. It just gives up and says, nah, I'm going to force you to nose down. Oh, okay, well, that's my fault. That one was 100% me. That was 100% me. Bring it in too steep, slow it down, got your flaps on. That's not gonna happen. Oh, can I have view? Thank you. What was with that? Try and land it at least once. So at the moment I drop in and it goes, I'm going to put you on ground effects now. I'm going to nose you down at 1,000%. I'll take a 205 over what was going on a moment ago. But there is something taking over. Put the park brakes on for a second. Make sure there's no AP on at all. No any of that. I already had that on, tried before. Out doesn't work. Alright, so they're all off. The yaw dampener was on, so I've undone that. Don't know. Something taken over. 48 nautical miles. Someone might want fuel here. Fill her up, thanks. 112 gallons. Alright, I'll take 112. That's all we can do. Now there's something taking over. And I did press that picture. That's not like an autopilot. Or is it this person taking over, the spirit of the ghost of whoever that person is? Oh, tail up. Oh man, that is a vicious tail steering. Don't know. Run out of fuel just trying to land. Absolutely. Nice lake airport though. Alright, let's see what we can get speed wise climbing. Is this about the right direction? I don't know. Yeah, it is. Okay, that was a good guess. Get down on the coastline. I might get up to about 12,000 feet. Let's put that manifold pressure back a bit. We definitely have the pitot on, don't we? Pitot is on. Pitot's off. Get you straightened up. Go for a climb. Alright, where's my altitude? What's that? My anometer. I don't know what that is. altimeter. Right, that would be in meters. So I want about 3,300 meters. Right. Spend half my time to climb here. How far is this next airport? Woohoo! Who made this flight plan? Oh, we definitely get to see a lot more of the land from up here. So I go for about 3,000 meters. My altimeter, I believe, is this one here. I don't need the cowl flaps open up here. I'm just going to get cooler air up here. Temperatures are, it's about 7. Oh, I thought I saw that climbing, 7.5. It'll probably actually cool down the higher I go. Degrees Celsius? What's that? Times 100. Ooh. Actually, I didn't see that before, whether that went up. Are we still climbing? Oh yeah, we were, just very slowly. Does have IL-2 and War Thunder vibes from up here. Probably less War Thunder, more IL-2. So in War Thunder you kind of see the enemy everywhere and see all their points and stuff all over the map. Here it's like try and find the enemy type thing. Hey, QC Frank's here. Hey mate. Alright, how are we doing? We're doing... Actually, I'm going to bring that back, and I'm going to bring that back. Hang on, we're descending. Where's my RPM? Oop. Yep, that's about as lean as I can get it. There's an aircraft carrier down there. What a shame, I should have tried to fly and land on that. I don't know what it's doing there. That looks like an American one. That's most likely over in the Gulf states. Foot lady. Podiatrist, I think they're called, aren't they? Massage lady or doctor? I think podiatrist is a doctor. Yeah, that was pretty close. My aircraft noise trumps your aircraft noise, even though those things are so loud. Can't seem to hear anybody else. Back that off. Alright, we're at 3 and a bit. So let's see what this says we're at. Like to hold the altitude there, and like to hold the heading there too, if you would let me. No, not really. .4. So I did lock in 10.4. going to run that to 12. I don't think it'll climb because I can't get the AP to actually come on. See, none of this actually comes on. Alright, never mind. Get a little bit of altitude. What's our speed now? 291. We're sitting at about 95% throttle. Actually, our manifold pressure is way down. Oh yeah, because I leaned it out. Yeah, very good. Foot podiatry. Yeah, there we go. A little bit closer to the coastline. No, stay outside. I'm going to fly over this next one. LEVX is in that harbour there, I think. So I'm going to bypass it and I'm going to keep going. Do I have the fuel for that? What's the next one? Yeah, I do. Alright. LPPR. Oh, I hear somebody's aircraft. Sounds like it's starting up again. Sensitive on the controls. Alright. Are we holding altitude? Pretty much. But heading not so much. Alright. LEVX, it looks like I'm going to go past it. Oh, nice bridge down there. At the airport there. Maybe. Yeah, that might be it. Not sure. But waving as I go past. 133. Yeah, no, not at the moment. Let's actually put that. I don't think that's actually going to do anything. That's where I told it to go. Whatever it was on again now. Alright. So we're hauling it, that's for sure. Oh, there we go. Put that heading down there. 292 knots. Not bad, not bad. Heading towards Portugal. Picked up car number 45 was the Ford XR Falcon from 1967. Nice. Goes up to number 60, doesn't it? The whole collection. I'd be happy to stop there myself. I've actually stopped or slowed right down collecting cars. Yeah, that is the airport. At the moment, I've got a whole bunch that I haven't shown off yet. I haven't even shown off my tanks yet either in my collection on that other channel. But all my Formula Ones, I finished those a year or so ago, or two, and my Ferraris and supercars many years ago. But I'm still making videos and showing them off. I've got to put a lot of them in the new room that I'm building. The problem is I need the room. Tell me how much fuel we're using up way up here. Have a look. So we took off, we did the climb, we're at 80%, we've used 20% fuel, 21% now, just on that climb. See airport. Temperatures are quite stable there, that's good. May as well secure all the guns. What else have we got to press? Still don't know what active is. Non-active. Oh, it goes left and right. What does this do? My booster? Booster does nothing. You own a Ferrari, Brett? I own 88 of them in one collection. Or was it 84? Maybe it's 84. And then a bunch more in my Formula 1 collection. I own a Ferrari. A bunch of 118 scale Ferrari, 143 scale Ferrari, Hot Wheels Ferrari. That's about it. No, I'm not that rich. And if I was, I'm not so sure I would buy a Ferrari. I'd have to be mega rich to want to buy a Ferrari. Probably a couple other cars I'd get first. Although some schmo mega rich billionaire says, hey, I'll give you any car in the world, what do you want? I'll have a Ferrari 250. Thank you. Short wheelbase. It'll only cost you about somewhere between 50 and 120 million. Problem is I wouldn't want to drive it on the road. Full size car? No. Yeah, right. Yeah. No. No, I got a full size Mini, 1965 Morris Mini 1100, which I think has actually got a blown hydroelastic shock. I'm going to have to replace with another boot or swap out the hydroelastic suspension and put in something else. Don't know. No, I have a bunch of die-cast cars. A bunch. Like saying a florist has a bunch of flowers. Yeah, I'm like that, but I'm more like the landowner who grows the flowers. I've got so many. It's not a bunch, it's a lot. I have to go and count, but I think I've got close to 250 143 scale Formula 1 die-cast cars. Full-size Mini, that's what she said. Yeah, just wait, it's folded over twice. It needs inflating. Alright, we're doing a bit of a flying up high here. I'm moving along here, this part of the coastline. I wonder where Portugal starts and Spain finishes. Let's go and have a look at move on to some of the beat. Look at the map. Australia, Spain, Vogo. Alright, I think we're actually in Portugal already. That last, oh, hang on. There's a river. Yeah, this is it. Okay, this is Spanish Portuguese border. No, wait for it. Actually, I think it was the one behind us. Alright, that one there I think is the border. And I have a feeling of this. Yeah, this is Portugal. From what I can tell. Yeah, I think that's the Spanish-Portuguese border running up that water there. You could a Suzuki GSR 1100 high boost engine in your Mini. You could. I have a 1100 Sport motor. It's fine. Sport as in the cross-flow head. Rebuilt years ago for way too much money. Signed by Austin Powers. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that. Do you know what I have thought about, Jared, mate? Is putting an electric motor and batteries in it. Yeah, you don't want to be doing 200 in a Mini. You're already sitting in what feels like a go-kart, low to the ground. You do not want to be doing 200 in that. It does sound pretty cool, but most of those also get a rear engine instead of front. Yeah. Now I'll stick with mine. It's a little deluxe. It's not a Cooper S or anything, and it's pretty cool. Alright, this is flying fairly smooth actually. Quite nice. I have no clouds around. Oh yeah. Left all them for dead. No, Portugal, down towards Lisbon. Where is our... We've got 67% fuel. LPPR. I do want to do a touch and go there. And then we'll run down the beachfront. Oh yes it is. We'll run down nice and low down the beachfront to LPOB, which is probably a dirt or grass strip. Dirt. Yep, okay. Or maybe just use that as a waypoint to bring it in towards our final at Lisbon. Devin says I'm heading to bed. Bye. See you, Devin, mate. Thank you very much for bringing it along. Battery. Yeah, I kind of wouldn't mind putting electric motor in it and a battery. You put batteries in the front to equal about the weight of the engine, and it'd be fairly balanced. And some batteries in the back where the fuel tanks would go on either side, and yeah, it'd be a great little runabout. The only problem is I don't think I would want to do it in my current Mini. I want to keep it traditional. I bought it before I was 29 and married, and I did it up before I was 39 and have had it for a while now. Is that my airport right there? I think it is. Yes it is. Alright, let's do a dive. Oh, it shakes when I drop back the throttle there. Almost, Aaron, mate. I am going to dive down to the airport here, do a touch and go, and then we're going to run down some beachfront properties, scare the living daylights out of some beach goers. Top of 30. Top of 30. Man, it's raining here and I can't see what we get a top of. Actually, I'll take Devonport's weather. A top of 18. Between 1 and 5 mil of rain though. 18. I don't mind 18. 18's between t-shirt and shorts, and maybe I'll put a hoodie on. Depending if I'm doing work or not. Alright, music. Hold it there. What would be Portuguese music, I wonder? Oops. Should really just stop looking for the music there. I'll worry about that in a second. Michael! He's got his parachute on. Has he? Gear? No. Oh. Thank you very much, Michael. Pop pitch up. Oh, nice long runway. Alright, don't automatically drop my nose down because I'm coming down over the runway, thank you. $101. Well, it beat my 107.
It ain't got no gas in it.
Oi! What do you mean no gas? I gotta find a fuel stop, do we? I think we're actually, maybe we will top up here. That'd be enough to get to the end. Maybe we'll get a cup of coffee. That might be a good idea. Well, go straight. Nice long, geez, you're getting blown sideways there a bit. We've got a crosswind, have we? Do we have a fuel bowser? What's that over there? No. Fuel truck. Maybe we'll just have to call a truck. Oh, the nose wants to go over. I might... Oh my god, that's a fast taxi. Look at the skid marks I'm leaving there. Fuel truck's waiting for me. So hard to slow down in this thing. Wants to roll forward. Just stop and turn around here without doing a loop around. Too late. Alright, I'm just going to get some fuel here and get a coffee break. Let's do this so we don't blow the aircraft up. While I go and do that, and fuel truck, you can actually, well, we're actually not too bad there, but we will take a full load of fuel for our 113 nautical miles and 36, so 149 nautical mile run to the end. And I will be right back. Time for a ground loop. Yeah, I almost did a ground loop. Almost did a ground loop. Alright. Oh, there's an A6 there now. Nice. Alright. I'll put some music on and we will, oh, hello. Bring my drone back. What are you doing way over there? I'll show it there. Hang on, where's almost Aaron and... How come I can't see other aircraft? Oh, there we go. Ah, you know what, we'll just leave it there. I'll be right back. Quick intermission, get yourself a cup of coffee. I'll put some music on as well and we'll be back.
I am Cornholio. Whoa, that was cool. I need TV for my bunghole. Come out with your pants down.
Oh, and this one time, at band camp, I stuck a flute in my...
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half band camp is. Sex ed.
Alright, got the coffee. Skygate, hello, welcome, East USA server 2, by the way. East USA. Get my... Is there somebody standing right in front of me, but not poking their head through the plane? It is too. Somebody's checking my engine. Are we overheating, are we? Would you like me to close those? No, we'll leave them over on the ground. Alright. Sneaky lady thought that she could get in there and pretend that I wouldn't see you. I see everything. Chop chop. You see Frank's coming up in the same plane, but I don't think he's in that because he's in a Fuga. Yeah, his tail is actually in the air, so he's on a tricycle aircraft. There's somebody trying to take off without even waiting to get to the runway. When I say somebody, the same person who always does that. Alright, it looks like we need to head that direction into the wind. Did I land with a tailwind? Oh, I did too, looking at that windsock. Alright, well, we'll do a left turn and take off. And long nuts is following. I should check in the oil, that's all it does. Checking the oil level, okay, cool. What was... Oh wait, you're in Sea Fury now. I thought that was a Sea Fury. Go into the wind. We don't need much to take off here. Just get my nose down. Prop pitch up. Speed is coming alive. 200 km/h takeoff, thank you. Gear up. Little proby thing pointing down. And down to the coastline. Nice. Fuga, always nothing else? Yeah, I've noticed that. Yes, you do like that Fuga. Alright, we're going to do beach running. I'm going to leave the cockpit open. Not much movement on the highway. Everything seems to be frozen there. Alright. I'm not full flat out, but we're going to go down the low down the coastline. Got a bit of beaches coming up. Sniffing spark plug wires. Okay. I need to turn my own aircraft down to be able to hear everybody else's. Look at that marina area, that's pretty cool. Well, that's a big school marina. Oh yeah, that accelerates quite well now. Thank you. Keep an eye on our temperatures, manifold pressure. A couple of sips of coffee and shove it in the drink. Yep, that'd be right. I was looking down at where I put my coffee mug. Make sure I put it on the coaster, and almost planted that. Alright, now we're back at 530, 20, 30, yep, kilometers. And better when it's cooled down. It is so versatile. I can bush trip 89 knots on flight 400 if I want. Yeah, that's the payware version, isn't it? Not the freeware one. Because I have the Fuga freeware one installed and it doesn't come up. Although then again, sometimes the sim just doesn't show the right aircraft anyway, whether you've got it installed or not. Or sometimes because it's a livery. Portuguese buildings, very similar to Spanish with the terracotta look roof. I mean, right next to each other, so I'm guessing there's influence there, but yeah. East USA, LPPR, is that where we just left? Yes, LPPR, East USA server, heading down the coastline really low, so if you're having trouble finding us, climb a little, you'll see us racing down the coastline. Yep, payware, yeah, okay, I didn't actually buy that one, so it doesn't come up. I probably need to use that model matching tool that you can buy, well not buy, freeware one, and add things like the freeware one as the payware one so it shows up. The sim needs to actually model match better. Maybe in the next sim they'll set it up so that a lower res external model only shows up for other players and your sim downloads. I think that's actually meant to happen in this one, but it is just incredibly useless. Sometimes it'll catch up. Oh, Mark 2 Slutu, mate, did you just land it again? I know you're in a Navy version and all, but watch out for the... yep, he's hit it. Oh, look at this tree line. That definitely says fly down me. Screenshot. We're near LPOB now. Yeah, okay. You think you have both stock livery? Yeah. Well, look, if you're so into the plane and you like it, why wouldn't you have got the free one first and then the payware one when it came out 6 months later or whatever it was, a year later? If other people fly with you, you'd see them in the correct aircraft. If they were in the free one and you're in the payware. Yeah, 100%. We've got some other music we can put on here. What would we put? No, if we put Portuguese music, I have no idea what Portuguese music is. Vintage. Oh, what's vintage? Somebody's putting off some dust, aren't they? Right, don't crash. I'm not sure about that. Let's try that vintage and see what we get. If it's garbage, I'll move on. Got a sandwich and a cup of tea, nice. And have bacon and eggs. I didn't have that for breakfast. Just had a can of tuna. Oh, kissy frame, mate. Oh, that was so close. Thought you're going to end up in the sand there. I had to go out. Denting Night, hello mate. See you there. I don't know if that's Sky Gates or not. There's a lot of boats in there. Turn off all those name tags for a moment while we go past this massive bay. Every boat seems to be named. I will put a picture of my new kitchen bench I bought this morning before stream. Shop open at 8 AM. I had to be in town already at 8 AM for a delivery pickup, and my wife and I decided we'll go before her work. She starts at 8:30, and it was only 5 minutes away to go to this place that sells kitchens, doors, all sorts of makeover stuff for houses, and went there and they had the perfect bench for me, around about the right size. I may have to cut 35 mil off, which is not much, but I may have to do that cut if I can't fit it perfectly without needing to cut. But it's a black granite looking laminate. Did you notice me? Yeah, awesome. Sorry, I turned the name tags off. There you are. Gear it upside down. It's an A6 now. These two. No, Sea King still. No, never mind. Oh, can't see him. Oh yeah, he's in the Sea King. Lots of beachfront here, isn't there? I wonder if people go swimming here. Yeah, it's good, Michael. It will work well in the shed. It's 1500 mil long, or 1520 I think. I have a space approximately 1485 designated for it, after I get all the wall in and plumbing and door frame for the toilet and stuff. Red Hawk T7. You're in a Red Hawk T7. Oh, that's not what you come up as. Oh yeah, T7. Still coming up. Oh no, it's still coming up as an MB152. Same as my aircraft. Alright. Don't know if I'll ever finish the shed. It was a lot more work than I expected. We also had to slow down to allow money to catch back up. We try to keep an emergency fund just in case, flat tire or car service, desperate need, or windshield, although I think windshield's probably covered on my wife's cars for insurance, or some sort of emergency. Well, we were digging into that too deep and we're like, no, okay, we need to stop. If we have an emergency, we won't have enough money to do anything. So some of the work slowed down. I also had to wait for an electrician to come and help me set up wiring and stuff. And I learnt plumbing, child support, looking after the cars. Yeah, that's my children. And your baby mama comes knocking. Yeah. Yeah, when my wife calls me while I'm still in the kitchen as she's driving out the driveway to talk to me on the way to work, I say, hang on, don't call, my wife's not yet left yet. She might realise I'm on the phone to you. As if she's my girlfriend calling while my wife's leaving. Yeah, alright. I'm not that kind of man. I wouldn't tell you if I was. But I'm not. Oh, we lost somebody. Oh, no, there they are. Better hope she's not watching the stream. Oh, we joke about it all the time. Hang on, my wife hasn't left yet. If you're going to call me. Nah, she's good value. She has a good looking aircraft, this, model wise. I don't know about the shape. Very late 30s design, although huge radial, but a solid cockpit where you can't see out the back. All the action's up the front, as if they weren't planning on having to look behind them to defend themselves. Jared and Mutt to Slew to. What are you guys doing in town? Did you land downtown, did you? Looks like it. I think they tried to go between the buildings. Probably not advisable. Wow, look at the beach on this thing. Hope Google translates that correctly later. Look at the beach on this thing. So this new room I'm making is essentially going to be a home gym and slot car set room with all my die-cast cars. A lot of effort's going into it, but it'll clean out a lot of my man cave. We'll put a gym, an exercise bike, a treadmill, and an ab roller. Or ab well, it's not really the roller, it's the seat thing. And a TV, smart TV, so I can watch stuff. And I'm actually going to put a computer with recorded TV and stuff on it, and a DVD player, so we can just watch like TV series and stuff. And I'll put all my die-cast cars on the wall with the acrylic I bought over a year ago now. 600 by 900 black shiny gloss acrylic with clear sheets for the front. And I will probably have a bench all down one side. Oh yeah, 3D printer will go in there. Michael also, mate, probably won't be going to Canberra this year. The way the fuel prices are and the cost of everything. It's going to cost me $1,200 to take my car on the boat over to Melbourne. just for my wife and I, because we have to get a cabin. There's no day sailing. That's in October. I can't justify that. I'd rather buy a second 3D printer, which is probably what we're going to do, buy another 3D printer for $1,200 later in the year. Now that I'm also selling 3D prints. Also going to design a bunch more stuff for my new room, because we're going to have a bench all down one side, many meters long, which will have Hot Wheels. Hey Jay, mate. Oh, you went to rescue a bro. Yeah. Yeah. Went to go and have a look and see what happened to him, and kind of clipped a building as well. Maybe. Can we, oh, we can poke our head out. Right, okay, can I save that? And this side? Yeah. Fuel prices have gone up big time. Oh, they've gone up big time everywhere. It's just ridiculous. We're now going into town. I'm not that far out of town, to be honest. But we go into town more strategically. So my wife had to go into town to go to work. I had to go into town to deliver 3D prints that I sold. Pick up local, so that was good. And while we were there, we decided, all right, we're going to go and buy a kitchen bench. No, we're going to go look at a kitchen bench and see if we're happy. And they had exactly what we wanted, so we bought it. I'm not going to go into town to buy stuff that, like from the grocery store, if my wife's already in town at work and can go to the grocery store. You know, you've got to make sense of or justify going in, because it costs fuel. What might have cost $1 to drive in, or 50 cents, or whatever it might have been, might now cost you $2 every trip, or $5. Or if we've got to go, God forbid, go to Launceston and use up a third of a tank, that third of a tank costs a lot more now. Almost $3 a litre? Wow, Canberra's really high then. I saw $2 something, $2.30 or something was the a lot of the cities were sitting at. $2.21 in town here, although I got it for $2.16 the other day. I also got a discount. But when everything started happening, I filled up my 4-wheel drive for $1.58. 120 something litres. It was almost empty. Hey Jake, mate. What are you riding? I can go and have a look at what the deleted messages were. What? Tomorrow? Is it? Oh man. $17th or 16th? Isn't that today? 16th here. Oh, I can read it. I've got reserve chat. Everything that is written down is recorded. So when you delete the message, it's still there. Oh, everybody else in the chat saw it, didn't you? Didn't you, chat? Oh, I am testing to see if that little dongle thing will whack onto some of these cliff fronts or the ground. Spanish cliff lines were actually pretty cool up at top of where we first started this flight. But, you know, I actually don't mind these Portuguese beachfront cliff line things. It's actually pretty cool. I'm going to pause that for a moment. Play that. I'm trembling and starting to beg. What? Oops. Must have gone down there to help a friend. Oh wow, I just saw the water splash up on those cliff fronts. Take it up, missed it. Yeah. Alright, we're going to land here. Oh yeah, Mark 2 Slew 2, mate. You know, every time you crash or land in the ground, now I can say, oh, it's just gone to help a mate. Just rescuing a mate. A lot of buddies to rescue. Yeah. Almost Aaron went down. How about that? My camera locked right onto him. Slew it, baby, slew. I did today. Oh, is this a dirt? It is, isn't it? Not sure if that's it straight ahead or not. Might have to do a flyover first. Oh, is that it there? Oh wow, there's a tiny little Tiny little thing there. Alright. Can we just put our wheels down on it then? Hey, 300 and... I'm at the airport? Yeah, you are, yeah. It's not much of an airport. Geez, who makes these flight plans these days? Gotta hire someone new. Maybe I need to pay them. I have find more new roads. Oh, right, you've been out finding new roads. Awesome. Let's move on to the next one there. Here's my light. Alright, it's not that far to the next one, but I am going to race down the coast still. Yeah. Oh, it gets too slow, you know, yeah. Yeah, I know, the whole aircraft drops. Oh, I jumped twice. Now, I don't know if everybody's noticed, I've got a few streams this week. Didn't stream Sunday, and I'm thinking actually at the moment it's really good to get work done while my wife's around to help with stuff for now. But I am actually doing 8 streams this week. Here we go, Michael just saying it. You got a lot of streams coming up. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff to try and have a look at, and new games starting. Yeah, at the moment, more of Monday to Friday stuff for me. Stream in the morning, work in the afternoon, stream again in the evening. Though I don't think I'm streaming this evening. Maybe not even tomorrow evening. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday evenings I am, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings I am. I got given a game a week or two ago, Park Ranger Simulator. It has been getting some incredibly negative feedback. So we're going to have a look. It's had 2 updates and let's see if that's improved it. And if it's no good, well, no loss. That'll be Friday. Oh, that was pretty close. I'll tell you what, some of those rocks on the foreshore are going to come up and I'm going to go smack. Not those big ones, like the little rock formations. Yeah, like that. Those ones. Oh, I heard that. Ah, Denton Knight, you're in a P51 by the looks of it. Nice. That would be the Rhino pack one. Unfortunately, they have their wheel doors down for other players, which is really annoying. Obviously for you it'd be up, but for other players we see them with it down. Nah. Oh, this sounds like the Incredibles music. Nah. Not my vibe on that one. He's going up and over and he's going to make me crash into a cliff by looking at him. You still there, Blowheed? If you are, we'll try again this weekend coming for VTOL VR, and if anybody else is interested, ping me in Discord. I don't mind getting a bunch of us together. I'm still learning it. Get a bunch of us together and have a laugh, make some mistakes, record it, I can upload it. It'll be Friday night for our US and Canadian friends, Saturday morning for Australians. I'm going to try some Forza Horizon 5 again. I'm okay for people to join that as well and see what the updates are like and whether they've improved multiplayer. Might be a forebear for what Forza Horizon 6 has installed. We'll also be in Motorfest again by Thursday. I know Long Nuts and Grumpy Old Studios and Mrs. TPHI have added me as a friend there. We'll try and get a crew together. I'll probably do a few more missions first, open up some more stuff, and then we'll start doing some multiplayer. We should do that on a Sunday weekend stream. That'd be pretty cool. A swimming pool on the beach like they do in Australia. Nice. Because I can. Almost forgot to add you. Yeah, you might be joining the crew if we are not added on Connect. Tasmanite. What you got to get me as? Tasmanite. Geez, there's enough spikes here, isn't there? Alright, have we gone past our airport? We have. We're just coming around into the harbour here and make our way up the harbour to the runway. Yeah, I'll do that. like we've run out of cliff front here anyway. Master Yoda. Is that a boat or is that a person? Lisbon, capital of Portugal, right? Stay in, we'll go through the harbour and down to the runway. And can I have that up? Thank you. And pause that music. You can stop altogether actually. Bridge challenge. Alright, cool. I'll grab that when I log back into it. What are we doing with the challenge? We're going to fly down the center of it, not just underneath it. We're going to fly down between the wires, are we? Down the actual road? Yeah, why not? Where is that bridge though, in the grand scheme of things? Is that it there? No. There it is there. It heads, yeah, alright, we'll do that. Heads almost to the beginning of the runway. Cool, cool. I see another bridge. Oh, there's more than one bridge. I'm going to go down this long one. From about here, going that way. Let's see if we get some of these name tags. There. Okay, slow down. Let's get going. In town, there's a stone arch bridge. Ooh. In town. Town's pretty big. Where do you mean? I do have photogrammetry off, I believe. So if there's photogram here, I'm not going to get it. Actually, I think I turned it off. Oh, there's another bridge way over the back there. Oh, there is two. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do flying down this bridge. This is probably not going to go very good. Where I'm paused. So many boats. Can't even see where you are. So many names. Oh, they've got a Jesus man thing with his arms out like they do in Rio. Cool. Oh, this is not going to go well. Here's your toll. Thank you. Oh, we are so going to crash here. I don't think my wings are even going to fit. Are they? Yeah, they are. Okay. So far, so good. Oh man, what's the chances of landing on this? There's no traffic at the moment. Oh my god. Actually did it no problem. Wow, look how high this bridge is here though. This elevated road. Oh no, it crashed to desktop because I looked back and forth too much, and it something. Oh no! I got to land that again. Let me in. It's going so well. It was going so well. I just looked back and it must have loaded something and I said, no, I got a problem with that. I'm definitely going to set up just to land there though. Wow, that's quiet, isn't it? After all that in and around. Okay, let's put me back at 80% volume. Let's try 50%. This is going to be... There's a bridge by the airport I'm flying under. Okay, I'll have to go and have a look at that too. I wonder what that was. That White decided to do that right there and not any other time during the stream. What happened? I looked back and look, I went through the bridge, no problem. I looked back at the bridge and the whole sim just stopped. Stepped away. That's what happened. You weren't there to keep things stable. Yeah, that's what happened. This one time at Bandcamp, where there were no flutes at all. All they had were tubas. All right, Lisbon. It's a bit of... It is a bit of... What time is it? 1 o'clock. We were going to finish here anyway. And can I start there? In the air? Like I just don't care? Plane's probably going to fall out of the sky, isn't it? Oh, what happened there? Yep. Oops, that's about what I did too. I looked backwards. Besides being louder. Turn that back down. That's about where I crashed. So, where's that airport? There. Where's this other bridge? Oh, there's one over there. So I was definitely able to fly down the center of that bridge there, right down the center of it. I was thinking I might even try landing on there. But, excuse me, that coffee's making me feel like I need... Whoa, there's that drop. It's an oil rig terminal type thing. Huh? That looks like a little mini Burj Khalifa. Like, well, if United Arab Emirates can build one, so can we. Near me. Where's the plane? Oh, over there. Yeah, I'll probably just set up for landing now and test fate too much. Alright, I'll have that open and that open. And no, we're going that way. Fun fact, I can play a tuba too. I sound like a tuba sometimes too. Followed by, oh my god, you stink. And get away from me. And don't pull the covers over me. Hey Gammy mate, I started 1 hour late. So I didn't start till 10 o'clock. Oh, QC, Frank mate. No, that did not make it. I had to go shopping for a kitchen bench this morning. No, there is something here at this airport that is refusing to let me finish there. Refusing to let me finish. Press some more buttons. I didn't even press any buttons there. I did not even press any buttons. There is something at that airport, or somebody's got something there that is preventing me from getting in there. I wonder if there's some other aircraft that it's conflicting with. Yeah, send a picture. That's probably easier. I'm going to do the final picture though. So look, I was 20 feet above. I could set it up for landing, I guess, and try it. I really want to do the landing. Like I want to be able to finish and say, yes, I got there. Almost our own fun flight? Yes. Just finished housework, now gaming time. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I'll be back in that Blossom game on Wednesday, I think. 18th? 2 days? Yeah, Wednesday. Decided last night was not going to work. It's because of a Fuga. Always a Fuga, yeah. Yeah, I had 2 crash to desktop as soon as I try and get near this airport. So I'm going to test fate and try and land at it again. Just use the approach line. Nothing else. And if that fails, I guess there'll be no final picture. But then that means I don't... keeps coming back. Yeah, they reintroduce it. See if we can actually do this. So every time I get close to it, it wants to stop. Well, that doesn't help. Right, this is a nice long runway. We'll try one level of flaps. Okay, trim is neutralized. No, that's all right, Michael, mate. You can watch whatever you like, whenever you like, and you can watch the recording. And yeah, almost feels like a tailwind. What the heck? So this is about where I got to where it crashed before. I don't know if that's the issue or just something else happening. But I want to be able to say that, yes, I landed here and finished it. Ooh, there was a spike. My PC got hot there for a second. I wonder if there is something trying to load. $49 and what the heck? Did it load me in with my park brakes on? Maybe it did, I don't know. I can't win. You're not supposed to win, Brett. Well, it was. I'm still taking that 49. I did a 49 and then the sim just went, nah, not giving it to you. You shall not pass. Whoa. Steer straight. Open the cowling. Needs more weight in the tail. Yeah. Well, I touched the ground and then it decided it was just going to instantly stop. Kind of like the park brakes were actually on, which is probably what it did. It probably had 69 better. Hey, what was it? 46? I'll take that. That's my best ever. Well, except for the 15 in the water. But in landing in the water doesn't count. I didn't land actually. I touched the water. The plane needs another fix-up. Yes, it does. With the taxing here, I'm 0 throttle. Actually, I'll turn the prop pitch all the way back. And it's just taxing way too fast. I am tapping the brakes the whole time. But if I tap them too long, it locks up and the tail comes up in the air. Alright, we've got to get our picture here. There's an F4 there. Who's jumping in an F4 now? Should I even ask? Dare I even ask? You know what? I actually park in between you guys. Nobody's here, are they? No hidden person. Oh, see that? It just straight up. Okay. Ah, I did it again, wrong button.
I am Cornholio. Whoa, that was cool. I need TV for my bunghole. Come out with your pants down.
Just wait till you get over 100. Alright. If we park it... oh, you're all over there. Alright, fine. You're already lining up the people. And you're like, come on, Brett. You keep crashing the desktop. We're doing it over here. No! Who did that shake, mate? Oh, he's trying to make me finish faster. Get you while you're standing. Alright, couple of pictures there. Thank you. Let's get back in here and here we got Denting Night, mate. We'll try to finish with a picture like this, but I'm actually going to do one like this as well. So I'm going to put a bunch of these. Oh, go away, Superman. We're done now. All done. Put those on Discord and Put the Cool Kids Club at the end there, the picture of the people on there as well. I get some finishing up music. Let's find something different. What have I got? I don't know what this one is, but we'll try this one. Alright, see you everybody. Have a good day.